welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Noles will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Brooks. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound.
Loses the ball behind the line. Scooped up in the defense.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 now for the offense. Of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Now, fourth down.
The Seminoles will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Brooks. Short pass finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll hand it off. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
That's a great job picking up that first down here, using the lateral quickness to do so. But let's make sure we give the defense some credit here. They didn't let that play go any further, but they do have to be zeroed in because I wouldn't be surprised to see that jet sweep again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. He's going to hand this off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Makes it second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. So
hospital ball.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? He's got room to run. It's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Dropping back. It's Brooks. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. The clock is stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The Gators' offense is on the move now.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So, second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to throw. It's Brooks. Catch made in space. Look out. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jones. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught, second down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Brooks. The pocket breaking down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. We're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
And the Noles will have to punt this one away. Hubbard brings down the returner. takes the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Back to pass. It's Brooks. Makes a quick grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it second down. Direct snap to the back. Fights off a defender. Wow, it's another broken tackle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just about 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he throws it deep. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Florida, to put them on top now. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Stands in the pocket, delivers a strike, even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. You're getting closer to the 50.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Finally make the stop right near midfield. First down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grabbed by the receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch gotta pad your stats.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He beat the tight end for a completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now on the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Brooks. Catch made on the out route. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Potential momentum shift that they scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here in the quarter. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Hello. Yep.
Are you busy?
No, what's up?
So,
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
Yeah. What's up?
I've been thinking about what.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That's
About what?
Jones. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Are you what?
I feel like relying on something.
You feel relying on what?
Like what you were saying.
Oh, about you being codependent on something?
Yeah.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Yeah.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards.
How do you stop?
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take
How
the
did,
yardage.
how did you stop and lose weight?
Getting set. Here's second down.
You put your mind to it, right?
Looking downfield. It's
Okay.
Brooks. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
He just has to be
That's not something
protected.
like it's not worth
He's the guy who can shift the tenure of the
Yeah,
game.
so
It's
that's
the
that's
offensive
that's
line's
the
job to
mindset
ensure
and
he's
thing you
kept
got to put
clean.
to it. It's not worth your freedom. So why would you jeopardize your freedom for something that's temporary? Like I said, you know
Inside your own 20.
you know what you went through.
This first down.
I don't think they like to know.
Yeah, I know they don't, but that's what I'm saying. You know what you went
The
through.
gun now on third down. Looking for the wide out. It's incomplete again.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Boy, this is
And I know you
all
don't.
about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages. Really
I know you
affect
don't
the
want to go
quarterback's
back, but
eyes
those,
and
again,
disrupt
those are the
timing
things and the
rhythm of
consequences.
what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got
Those
another
are the
big fourth down
consequences
coming up.
you gonna be at if you don't do what you're supposed to do. Like it was no reason for you to get out here and want to smoke. Yeah, but there was no reason. But you made it a reason.
The last possession they really had.
That's my thing. You made it a reason.
Move right down the field for a touchdown. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Huh?
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it.
Well, ain't no point of being depressed. You know what you need to do to not be in that situation, Cameron. Like, you know what you need to do.
Here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right. He shoots right through that A gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go.
The first thing you're gonna have to do is not stop smoking. Like, put your best foot forward till you not smoking. Like, that's the first thing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket.
Yeah, but that's a hard consequence right there. That you gotta make that a reality, Cameron. At the end of the day, like you gotta make that a reality. Like like I said, how you felt in that, and that's the only thing. Like that's the only thing I can even give you is how you felt.
A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Like how you felt.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the left side. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Well, I mean, there ain't nothing for you to be paranoid about. Like I said, you just gotta realize what you want from your life, Cameron. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Like, what do you want from your life?
And the Seminoles,
what do you want? Like, you can do all the same stuff you've been doing, or you can change it up.
Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle.
You can change it up.
Pick up on the ground.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
You says what?
Quickly down the field here.
Something to do.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Loose football. Looks like the defense has it.
You said you need something to do.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the
second
half.
You need something to do.
The only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their offense.
Cameron, you have a job. You go to the gym. As of right now, that's all you can do. Like you got to work to get to a point where you don't have to. I get it, but like you don't have time to feel sorry for yourself. It's nothing to feel sorry for yourself. You just got to.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous.
You just got to stay out of. You just got to stay out of harm's way. That's just the bottom line. That's the bottom line. You got to stay out of harm's way.
Down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Clear movement before the snap.
And that's the fact. Like, it ain't nothing difficult, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to stay out of that harm's way. You have to.
Offense moving into a bunch formation.
I thought it was some just as Goliath and mess on everything.
Yes, it could, but again, that's you. That's you wanting to. That's you wanting to smoke, Cameron. And there was no reason for you. You had just did 90 days without it. You just did that. You just went 90 days. There was no reason except for, again, every time somebody tell you to not do something, you just seem like you want to do it, Cameron. For whatever reason that is, you want to do it. For whatever reason.
So after taking a closer look,
yeah, but there was no reason for you to, except for you want to do it because you keep trying to break rules, and I'm telling you, like, they don't care about the rules.
So it's first and goal.
For you, it is, though.
And add points if they can.
For you, it is, and that's why you keep doing it. Every time somebody tells you don't do something, you do the exact opposite. It's like you not settled. And again, I can't teach you the values of life when you won't simply follow them. Like, you think there's no consequences and stuff. And they are. And then you want to wait till it's too late And then you want to be like, oh, like, and that's the setup shit. I already told you, Cameron, when you got out, I said, this shit right here ain't nothing but a setup. Being on probation, all that other stuff, it's a setup. That's what I told you. I told you that. And I said, all this shit predicated on you making bad decisions. That's what it's predicated on, you making bad decisions. So every time you make a bad decision, that's what happens.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly.
And I'm sorry to say it, but that's what happens, Cameron.
After that nice game.
Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it.
That's exactly what happens. Every time you make a bad decision, this is the shit that these folks be trying to hold you to. And I told you that. Like, I wasn't telling you that shit, Cameron, just to fuck with you. I really wasn't.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 40.
I really wasn't telling you that just to fuck with you. I wasn't telling you that to make you feel a certain type of way or anything.
Crab near the sticks. It's Jamison. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
But that's how this shit go, man, and that's what I be trying to make you understand without making you feel a certain type of way. But like this, the shit that happened.
Who's been in sync with his receivers back there, has time to throw, just having a dream performance.
Garfield's shot falls incomplete. Right back there.
You that's the point. You keep talking about you wasn't thinking about your experience, Cameron. I'm trying to help you by telling you what's going on. I'm telling you what's going to happen. It ain't about your experience. It's about you listening. And you don't ever want to listen.
Looking to throw yet again. Let's fly to the wide.
You don't ever want to listen, Cameron. Like that's the bottom line. You don't want to listen.
Sets up the offense at the 43.
No, you don't, because if you did, you would just do it. You would just do it. And that's why I said, I told you a long time ago, Cameron, there's no point. Don't get out here. Don't smoke. Don't do that stuff, because you don't ever know when they going to drug test you, when they going to do this, when they going to do that. You don't know any of that. But what you do, you get out here and do it anyway. And then you do it right before you have to go take the test. Talking about, oh, that's on your book bag. Who you think you lying to? You ain't, and I keep telling you, and I told you this before, and I told your brother, and I, like, stop lying to yourself. You, Cameron, you smell just, when I said that to you, you smell just like weed, Cameron. And don't be talking about that was your book bag, because that wasn't no faint smell of weed. That was a just fresh thing of weed. Just simple and plain. It's simple and plain. But again, you shouldn't have never smoked. Period. That was the point. Like, you should have never smoked. But you again, you want to do it anyway. You want to do what you want to do. You want to do what you want to do, and that's the consequences of it, Cameron. I ain't saying shit to you just because I want to make you, like, try to control your life. I don't want to control any of y'all life. Yeah, I'm not saying you are, but you gonna get out and you gonna, again, it's gonna continuously be the same thing. Why? Because you won't listen. You won't listen. It's gonna continuously be the same thing because you won't listen.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You won't listen.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their.
You keep saying that, but you had the opportunity to listen when you got out.
And he'll kick it away now.
Like, ain't nobody did nothing but try to help you. Yeah, you still can, and hopefully nothing comes of it, and hopefully it works out, Cameron. I ain't saying this because I feel like, but like, you gotta listen to what people are trying to say. Like, you won't listen. Like, I don't, and that's the part for me, I don't understand.
offense out for the first.
That's the part I don't understand why you won't listen.
Back to pass. It's Brooks. Looking for a late, deep throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. He's at the 50.
You won't.
But that could be a game-changing pick and
Well, I can't. Well, I can't tell, Cameron. Like, I really can't.
Throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Well, I would never be able to tell you didn't want to go back there, Cameron.
the Florida State offense on the field.
I would never be able to tell you that.
Off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this run? Some hard
If that shit come back dirty, yes, you going back.
That is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And that should be enough to secure.
Yes, you are going back. 100%.
This team said we don't feel like underdogs. We're out here to prove a point, and they have made
How long?
the
What's gonna
plays
take?
to get the W today?
I think anybody who was around this football team thought they had.
I don't know, Cam.
They were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today
Well,
was
you'll
kind of
know in a day or two, Cameron. I don't know.
atmosphere. And this performance should
That's
put
why.
the rest
That's
of
why I
the top
told you
10
stop
on
fucking
notice.
with shit.
So with the
That's why I told you don't never know when they gonna drug test you. That's why I told you to stop.
On the victory celebration.
That's exactly why I told you don't do it. Even when you first did it, I just said stop.
Nobody gave him a chance, not just
But you want to do it anyway.
this respected team.
Well, they came in at the
Yes, you do, Cameron. There is no. You had no reason.